Welcome back to the channel. Rarest coins. In today's video, we are diving into the world of one of the most sought-after modern coins of the 1985D Lincoln penny. Now, you might be thinking, how could a penny from 1985 be worth millions? But trust me, there's a hidden gem within the 1985D penny that has caused some of these coins to be worth as much as $1.5 million. It might seem unbelievable, but this coin has become a prized possession in the world of numismatics. Today, we're going to explore the fascinating history of the Lincoln penny, the unique features of the 1985D penny, and why some of these coins are worth an incredible fortune. So, if you've ever wondered how a penny could be worth millions, keep watching because you'll be amazed at what you're about to learn. Before we zero in on the 1985D Lincoln penny, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny itself. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln penny has been one of the most iconic coins in American currency. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the coin featured an image of Lincoln on the obverse and a design of 2 ears of wheat on the reverse, which remained in circulation until 1958. In 1959, the reverse design was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial, which continued to appear on the coin for nearly 50 years. This design became one of the most recognized symbols in American coinage. However, in 2009, the U.S. Mint introduced a new reverse design featuring a shield, but for today's discussion, we are focusing on the 1985D Lincoln penny produced during the era when the Lincoln Memorial was still the reverse design. The 1985D Lincoln penny, struck at the Denver Mint, seems like a regular coin at first glance, but as we will discover, there's a rare feature of this coin that has made it incredibly valuable in the eyes of collectors. So, why is the 1985D penny so special? Most of the 1985D Lincoln pennies are fairly common and don't hold much value beyond their face value of 1 cent. However, there's a rare and highly coveted variety of this coin that has captured the attention of numismatists around the world, the 1985D double-die obverse penny. A double-die error occurs when a coin is struck multiple times, or the die used to strike the coin is misaligned during the minting process. This results in the design elements appearing doubled or offset in certain areas on the coin. In the case of the 1985D Lincoln penny, the most noticeable doubled features can be found in the word Liberty and the date 1985 on the obverse side of the coin. The doubling can be very prominent, making the coin easily identifiable. This error makes the 1985D Lincoln penny highly desirable to collectors, particularly those who specialize in error coins. Since these types of errors are rare and happen during the minting process, finding a 1985D penny with a clear, sharp double-die error is a big deal. The clearer and more pronounced the doubling, the more valuable the coin becomes. Now, the big question: how much is a 1985D Lincoln penny worth? If you find a regular 1985D penny in circulation, it's worth just 1 cent. But if you discover a 1985D penny with a clear and defined double-die error, it could be worth a significant amount of money. In general, most 1985D pennies with a double-die error are valued between $100 and $1,000 depending on the quality of the doubling and the overall condition of the coin. However, when you find a well-preserved coin with sharp, clear doubling that's easily visible, the value can skyrocket. One of the most notable sales of a 1985D Lincoln penny with a double-die error occurred at an auction, where a particularly well-preserved example was sold for an astonishing $1.5 million. This sale was a groundbreaking moment in the world of coin collecting and proved just how valuable a seemingly ordinary penny could do when it has the right features. It's important to note that this kind of value is reserved for the best exemplary coins with very clear doubling and minimal wear. If your coin has faint doubling or significant wear, it won't command the same price, but it's still likely to be worth more than its face value. So, How can you identify if you have a valuable 1985D Lincoln penny with a double die error? Here are some tips to help you spot it. 1. Look closely at the word liberty. The most noticeable sign of doubling is found in the word liberty on the obverse. The letters may appear slightly offset or doubled, especially the L, I, and B. 2. Check the date 1985. The year will likely have a visible doubling effect as well. The numbers may appear to be stacked or ghosted, meaning there's a noticeable shift in the design. 3. Examine the rim and surrounding areas. Sometimes, the doubling effect can extend to the areas near the rim or along the edge of the coin. Be sure to check for any signs of doubling in these areas. 4. Use magnification. The doubling might not always be obvious to the naked eye, especially on coins with minor wear. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe will help you closely examine the details and spot any errors. 5. Assess the condition. The condition of the coin is crucial in determining its value. A well-preserved coin with sharp, clear doubling will fetch a much higher price than a coin that has been heavily worn or damaged. You might be wondering, why are double die coins so valuable? The value of these error coins lies in the rarity and the fact that they are highly collectible. Minting errors, especially those as distinct as a doubled die, are uncommon. This means that only a small number of coins with this error make it into circulation, making them highly desirable to collectors. Double die coins are fascinating because they represent a flaw in the production process. These imperfections are part of what makes collecting coins so interesting. Each error coin tells a unique story about how it was created. The 1985D Lincoln penny with a double die error has become a modern treasure in the numismatic world, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a coin with such a distinct and rare feature. As more and more collectors become aware of the 1985D penny's value, the prices for well-preserved examples continue to rise. The auction sale of a 1985D Lincoln penny for $1.5 million was a game-changer, and it showed the world that error coins, especially those from recent years, can be worth staggering amounts. If you're a coin collector or just getting started, here are some tips to help you spot valuable coins like the 1985D double die penny. 1. Know the different types of errors. Understanding the various types of minting errors such as double die, off-center strikes, and die cracks will help you recognize which coins are more valuable. 2. Take your time to inspect coins. Look closely at every coin in your collection or any coins you come across. A penny that looks ordinary may have a hidden error that makes it much more valuable. 3. Use magnification tools. A magnifying glass or loupe is an essential tool for any serious coin collector. These tools will allow you to examine the fine details of a coin and spot errors that may not be visible to the naked eye. 4. Preserve your coins. Proper storage is key to maintaining the value of your coins. Keep your valuable coins in protective holders to prevent damage from dirt, moisture, or handling. 5. Consult an expert. If you think you found a valuable error coin, don't hesitate to seek the opinion of a professional numismatist or coin dealer. They can help you determine the authenticity and value of the coin. Who would have thought that a simple penny from 1985 could be worth a small fortune? The 1985D Lincoln penny with the double die error is a perfect example of how a small minting mistake can turn an ordinary coin into a highly valuable treasure. If you're lucky enough to find one of those rare coins, you could be sitting on a modern-day gem worth up to $1.5 million. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this information helpful and fascinating, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more coin collecting tips and discoveries. You never know what hidden treasures are waiting for you in your collection. Until next time, happy hunting, and keep your eyes peeled for those rare, valuable coins. Hey there, coin collectors and enthusiasts, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic that will blow your mind: how the 1973D Lincoln penny could be worth as much as $1.6 million. Yes, you read that right, a penny that seems like a simple coin could be hiding an incredible treasure. If you think that's unbelievable, Stick with me as we uncover the history of the Lincoln penny, the unique features of the 1973D coin, and how one rare version of this penny became a collector's dream. In this video, you'll discover how the 1973D penny went from a common coin to a highly valuable piece of numismatic history. Let's dive in. Before we zoom in on the 1973D penny, let's take a step back and talk about the Lincoln penny in general. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency for over a century. It was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny featured a portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and 2 ears of wheat on the reverse. This original wheat design remained in use until 1958. In 1959, the reverse was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial, a design that remained on the coin for several decades. During this time, millions of pennies were minted, including the 1973D Lincoln penny. This specific coin was struck at the Denver Mint in 1973, and while the majority of those coins are still worth just 1 cent, a select few have gained fame for their rarity and value. So, what makes the 1973D penny stand out among all the other Lincoln pennies? Let's explore that now. At first glance, the 1973D Lincoln penny seems like a regular penny and nothing particularly special. However, like many rare coins, its value comes from a very specific and rare minting error. The 1973D double die obverse penny. This type of error occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned or overused, leading to doubled or even tripled images on certain areas of the coin. In the case of the 1973D penny, this error is most noticeable in the word Liberty and the date 1973 on the obverse side of the coin. In some cases, the doubling may also appear in other parts of the coin, including the inscriptions "In God We Trust" and "United States of America." This doubling effect creates a striking visual and makes the coin easily recognizable. While it's rare to find a coin with such a noticeable error, it's the kind of mistake that drives coin collectors wild. The fact that these error coins are so hard to come by is exactly why some of them have sold for astronomical prices, including the $1.6 million price tag on one of the best-preserved 1973D double-die pennies. So, why does a simple mistake make such a huge difference in the coin's value? Let's look deeper into the factors that contribute to the worth of these rare coins. The value of a 1973D Lincoln penny largely depends on the presence of the double die error. Most 1973D pennies found in circulation today are worth only 1 cent. But if you're lucky enough to find one with the double die error, your penny could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars. A typical 1973D double die penny can fetch anywhere between $100 to $2,000, depending on the clarity of the doubling and the condition of the coin. However, for a penny with clear, well-defined doubling, the value can reach staggering amounts. Some examples of 1973D pennies with this error have sold for $1,000 or more, but the highest recorded sale was the 1973D double die obverse penny that sold for $1.6 million at auction. This record-breaking sale occurred because the coin was in exceptional condition with highly visible doubling on key areas of the coin, making it an extremely rare and valuable piece for any serious collector. So, how does this happen? The combination of rarity and demand makes these coins highly sought after. Since double die pennies are so rare and can't be reproduced by modern minting techniques, they are considered pieces of history. As more collectors become aware of the value of these error coins, the prices continue to rise. The 1973D Lincoln penny is a prime example of how something as simple as a minting error can turn a common coin into an incredible treasure. If you think you've found a 1973D Lincoln penny that might be worth a small fortune, you'll need to carefully inspect it for signs of doubling. Here's how to identify the 1973D double die penny. 1. Look at the word Liberty. The most noticeable area where doubling occurs is the word liberty. If the letters look ghosted or double-imaged, that's your first clue that you may have a double die error. 2. Check the date. 1973. The year is another area where doubling is often found. You'll notice that the digits in 1973 may be stacked, shifted, or duplicated, creating a clear and visible doubling effect. 3. Examine "In God We Trust" and other inscriptions. Sometimes the doubling can extend to other parts of the coin, like the words "In God We Trust" or the edge inscriptions on the coin. Look for any signs of doubling or offset design elements. 4. Use magnification tools. The doubling effect may not always be easy to see with the naked eye, especially on coins with some wear. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to closely examine the details. 5. Assess the coin's condition. The better the condition of the coin, the higher its potential value. A well-preserved coin with sharp, clear doubling will be worth much more than a worn-down coin with faint doubling. If you find a 1973 penny that matches these characteristics, you could be sitting on a rare. Hello, coin collectors and enthusiasts, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most intriguing and valuable coins in modern numismatics, the 1978 Lincoln penny. You might be thinking, how could a simple penny be worth more than just 1 cent? But trust me, the 1978 Lincoln penny holds a secret that could make it worth as much as $1.4 million. Yes, that's right up, this humble penny could be worth a fortune. In this video, we'll uncover the history behind the 1978 Lincoln penny, its unique features, and why some of these coins are worth much more than their face value. Stick with me as we explore how this coin became a sought-after treasure in the world of coin collecting. Before we dive into the specifics of the 1978 Lincoln penny, let's take a moment to look at the history of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny has been an integral part of American currency since it was first introduced in 1909. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the penny was created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The original design featured 2 ears of wheat on the reverse, which remained in place until 1958. In 1959, the design was changed to honor the Lincoln Memorial, and this became the reverse design for the Lincoln penny for nearly 50 years. In 2009, the U.S. Mint began releasing a new series of designs for the penny, but the Lincoln Memorial reverse remained iconic for decades. Now, when we look at the 1978 Lincoln penny, it's part of a long history of coins that are treasured by collectors. But why is the 1978 penny so special? While most of the 1978 pennies are worth just 1 cent, there's a rare variety of this coin that can be worth an extraordinary amount of money. The 1978 Lincoln penny may seem like a simple coin, but there's more to it than meets the eye. For most collectors, the 1978 penny might not stand out, but there's a specific variety of this coin that has earned the attention of serious numismatists. The 1978 double-die obverse Lincoln penny. A double-die penny occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned or struck multiple times, causing the coin's design to appear doubled in certain areas. This happens during the minting process, and while it's a rare mistake, it can turn an ordinary coin into a highly valuable one. The most noticeable doubling on the 1978 penny occurs in the word liberty and the year 1978 on the obverse side. In some cases, the doubling may even extend to other areas on the coin, making it even more valuable. This error makes the 1978 Lincoln penny with a double die feature especially sought after by collectors. While these coins are rare, the demand for them has driven their value up significantly. And when it comes to error coins like this, the clearer and more defined the doubling, the more valuable the coin becomes. So, how much could the 1978 Lincoln penny be worth? A regular, everyday 1978 penny in circulation is worth exactly 1 cent. But, as we've learned, there's a rare version of this coin with a double die error that can be worth significantly more. The value of a 1978 double die obverse penny depends on several factors, including the clarity of the doubling, the coin's overall condition, and how well preserved it is. For a typical 1978 double die penny, Collectors might expect to pay anywhere from $100 to $1,000, but the real kicker is when the coin is in exceptional condition, with sharp, clear doubling that's easy to see. In those cases, the value can skyrocket. Some of the most well-preserved examples of the 1978 double-die obverse penny have been known to sell for as much as $1.4 million at major coin auctions. This astonishing value is due to the rarity of the error, the demand from collectors, and the fact that only a small number of these error coins were ever produced. These rare coins have become a significant part of numismatic history, and their value continues to rise as time goes on. It's important to remember, however, that not every 1978 penny is worth this much. The value is contingent upon the quality of the doubling and the condition of the coin. A coin with faint doubling or one that has significant wear and tear won't fetch the same price as one in mint condition with clear doubling. But even in average condition, a 1978 double-die penny can be worth much more than face value. Now that we know the 1978 double-die obverse penny can be worth a lot, the next question is, how do you identify one? Fortunately, there are a few key characteristics that can help you spot this rare coin. Here's what to look for. 1. Examine the word Liberty. One of the most noticeable areas of doubling is in the word Liberty. If you see the letters looking ghosted or doubled in appearance, that's the first clue that you might have a double-die coin. 2. Look at the date 1978. The numbers in the date should appear clearly doubled as well. In many cases, you'll notice that the digits seem stacked or offset slightly, creating a noticeable effect. 3. Check for other signs of doubling. While Liberty and the date are the main areas where doubling is most visible, sometimes the doubling extends to other parts of the design, like the rim or the inscriptions along the edge of the coin. 4. Use magnification. The doubling effect might not be immediately obvious to the naked eye, especially on coins with slight wear. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can help you spot the error more easily. 5. Assess the condition of the coin. As with all rare coins, the condition is key to determining the value. A coin with clear doubling and minimal wear will be worth more than one that's worn down or scratched. The reason double-die coins, like the 1978 Lincoln penny, are so valuable is because they are incredibly rare and unique. Minting errors, especially those involving doubling, happen only once in a while. As a result, coins with this type of error are highly sought after by collectors. Double-die errors are particularly desirable because they're a visual representation of the imperfections that can occur during the minting process. For coin collectors, these errors make the coin a unique piece of history. The fact that the 1978 double-die obverse penny is a modern coin, with clear doubling and an easily identifiable design, makes it even more valuable. Because of the rarity and the interest in these types of error coins, prices for well-preserved examples continue to rise. A 1978 Lincoln penny with a double-die error has become a symbol of how something as simple as a penny can be worth much more than its face value. If you're just getting started in coin collecting, or if you're a seasoned collector looking for valuable coins like the 1978 double-die obverse penny, here are some tips to help you along the way. 1. Study the different types of errors. The more you know about minting errors such as double die, off-center strikes, and die cracks, the better chance you'll have of spotting valuable coins in your collection. 2. Examine your coins carefully. Take the time to inspect each coin for signs of error. A coin that looks ordinary to the naked eye might reveal something special under closer inspection. 3. Use magnification tools. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can make it much easier to spot the finer details, especially on coins with slight errors. 4. Store your coins properly. Protect your valuable coins by keeping them in safe holders that prevent scratches, fingerprints, and other damage. The condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. 5. Get a professional opinion. If you think you found a rare coin, take it to a reputable coin dealer or numismatist for an appraisal. They can help you determine its authenticity and value. Who would have thought that the simple penny from 1978 could be worth up to $1.4 million? The 1978 double-die obverse Lincoln penny is a prime example of how rare minting errors can turn a seemingly ordinary coin into a valuable treasure. If you're lucky enough to find one of those rare error coins, you could be sitting on a piece of numismatic history worth a small fortune. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful and interesting, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated on more amazing stories from the world of coin collecting. You never know what treasures you might have hiding in your collection. Until next time, happy hunting, and keep your eyes open for those valuable, rare coins. Welcome back to the channel. Rarest coins today. We're going to dive deep into the fascinating world of the 1985D Lincoln penny, a coin that might look ordinary to the untrained eye but could be worth a small fortune, up to $1.3 million in some cases. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly simple penny is a hidden treasure, and in this video, we're going to uncover its rich history, its potential value, and why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for it. If you've ever wondered how a penny can be worth more than its face value, stick with us as we reveal why the 1985D Lincoln penny could be the key to your coin collecting success. Before we focus on the 1985D Lincoln penny, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny has been a cornerstone of American currency for over a century. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, the coin has undergone several design changes over the years. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny originally featured a wheat ears design on the reverse, which was used until 1958. In 1959, the design was changed to the Lincoln Memorial to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This new reverse design remained in place until 2008, when the reverse was updated to a shield design. But today, we're specifically talking about the 1985D Lincoln penny. Why is this particular coin so important, and what makes it stand out from other Lincoln pennies? Well, let's find out. The 1985D Lincoln penny, produced by the Denver Mint, is a coin that's often overlooked by casual collectors. However, within the world of numismatics, it's gained significant attention. Most people don't realize that the 1985D penny contains certain characteristics that make it desirable for collectors, and those characteristics often tie back to rare minting errors. One of the most important things to note about the 1985D penny is that it was part of a series of coins that had subtle design and minting differences. The 1985D penny is unique for several reasons. First, many of these coins were minted in high volumes and entered circulation, meaning they are relatively common at first glance. However, there's a specific variety of the 1985D penny that has attracted major interest, the 1985 double-die obverse penny. This is where things start to get exciting. A double-die coin occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned or struck multiple times, causing the coin's design to appear doubled in certain areas. The most notable doubling on the 1985D Lincoln penny can be found in the word Liberty and in the date 1985 on the obverse side. In some rare cases, you can even spot doubling in the inscriptions along the rim of the coin. This particular minting error makes the coin highly sought after by serious collectors, and it's what can elevate a regular 1985D penny to an incredibly valuable piece. Now, let's talk about the million-dollar question. How much is a 1985D Lincoln penny worth? A regular 1985D penny, in circulated condition, is worth just 1 cent. However, as we've established, the value of a 1985D penny with the double-die error can skyrocket to incredible amounts. If you're lucky enough to have a 1985D penny with a clear and well-defined doubling error, you could be looking at a coin worth $100 to $1,000 in average condition. But here's the kicker: a well-preserved, high-quality 1985D double-die penny, with clear and noticeable doubling, can be worth a staggering $1.3 million. This price was achieved when one such rare coin was sold at an auction, marking it as one of the highest-known sales for a modern era coin. This astronomical value is driven by the rarity of the coin, its era, and the fact that it's a modern penny that has found its way into the hands of the right collectors. The 1985D double-die penny is so valuable because of its distinct and rare era, which has become a treasure for serious numismatists. So, how can you tell if you've got one of these valuable 1985D Lincoln pennies? Here are the steps to help you identify if you have a double-die error. 1. Examine the word liberty carefully. This is one of the key areas where doubling is most noticeable. Look for the letters to appear to be stacked or duplicated. 2. Look at the date 1985. The doubling on the numbers is often quite apparent. You'll see that some parts of the digits might appear slightly offset or even appear as ghosted versions of themselves. 3. Check the rest of the coin. While the primary doubling is on the obverse, sometimes other parts of the coin such as the rim or the inscriptions around the edge might show signs of doubling too. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to closely examine the details. 4. Look for sharp, clear doubling. The more pronounced and clear the doubling is, the more valuable the coin will be. If the doubling is subtle or hard to see, it may not be worth as much. 5. Assess the condition. The condition of the coin is crucial when determining its value. A coin in excellent, uncirculated condition with well-defined doubling will fetch a higher price than one that is worn or damaged. You might be wondering, why are double-die coins so valuable? The answer lies in the rarity of these minting errors. Double-die errors are caused by an imperfect die strike, and since they occur during the production process, they're inherently rare. These mistakes often go unnoticed by the average person, and only a small number of these coins actually make it into circulation. The rarity and the fact that they are unique in nature make them highly sought after by coin collectors. In the case of the 1985D Lincoln penny, the double-die error adds another layer of intrigue. Not only is it a modern coin, but the error also occurred on a coin that is still within relatively recent memory. Because of this, the 1985D double-die penny is seen as a modern numismatic treasure, a coin that's not only rare but also fascinating from a historical and collecting perspective. If you're a budding coin collector or a seasoned pro, here are some helpful tips for finding and evaluating valuable coins like the 1985D double-die penny. 1. Be patient and thorough. When searching for rare coins, take your time to go through your collection or coins you come across carefully. A penny that seems ordinary could turn out to be a hidden gem. 2. Use magnification tools. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can help you spot fine details that are difficult to see with the naked eye. These tools are essential for finding error coins. 3. Learn about different errors. Understanding the various types of minting errors like double die, off-center strikes, or die cracks can help you identify valuable coins. The more you know, the better you'll be at spotting treasures. 4. Store your coins properly. Keep your valuable coins in protective holders to prevent damage. Proper storage helps maintain their value, especially for rare, high-demand coins like the 1985D double-die penny. 5. Get professional advice. If you think you found a valuable coin, don't hesitate to consult a professional numismatist or coin dealer for an appraisal. They can help determine its authenticity and value. Who would have thought that the simple penny could be worth millions? The 1985D Lincoln penny is a prime example of how an error in the minting process can turn an ordinary coin into a modern-day treasure. If you have one of these rare double-die pennies in your collection, you could be holding a piece of numismatic history worth a fortune. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed learning about the incredible 1985D Lincoln penny and its value, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated on all things coin collecting. You never know what hidden treasures are waiting to be discovered. Until next time, happy hunting, and remember to keep your eyes peeled for those rare and valuable coins. Hello, coin collectors and history enthusiasts. Today, we're going to dive into a truly amazing story that involves one of the most iconic coins in American currency, the 1988 Lincoln penny. It's hard to believe that a single penny could be worth more than its face value, let alone a jaw-dropping $1.2 million, but believe it or not, that's exactly what some rare 1988 Lincoln pennies are worth. Stick with me as we explore the history behind this humble coin, what makes it so valuable, and how you could potentially own a piece of history worth a fortune. Before we talk about the 1988 penny, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny featured Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, with the reverse side initially displaying two stalks of wheat, known as the Wheat Ears design. This design remained until 1958 when it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design, which was used until 2008. In 2009, to mark the 200th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the U.S. Mint introduced a new series of designs, but one thing remained the same. The Lincoln penny was always a symbol of American history and culture. Fast forward to 1988, and while the penny may seem like an ordinary coin, it's part of a larger story that involves rare minting errors that could make it incredibly valuable. So, why is the 1988 Lincoln penny so special? In general, pennies from the 1980s are often overlooked by most collectors, but there's a specific variety of the 1988 Lincoln penny that stands out, the 1988 double-die obverse penny. A double-die penny occurs when a coin's dia used to strike the design onto the coin is misaligned or used multiple times, causing the image to appear doubled. This creates a visible error where the letters and numbers are not only imprinted once, but twice, giving them a ghostly appearance. The most noticeable areas of doubling on the 1988 penny appear on the word Liberty and the year 1988. These errors, while rare, are highly sought after by collectors because they are mistakes that make the coin unique. It's important to note that not every 1988 penny is a double die. The error is rare, and only a few coins with this mistake were minted. Because of this rarity, a 1988 double-die penny can fetch far more than its face value. Now, the million-dollar question: how much can a 1988 Lincoln penny be worth? A regular, run-of-the-mill 1988 penny is worth exactly 1 cent, as you'd expect. But the 1988 double-die obverse penny, that's where things get exciting. Depending on the condition of the coin and how clear the doubling is, a 1988 double-die obverse penny could be worth anywhere from $100 to over $1,200,000. Yes, you read that right, over $1.2 million. This extreme value comes from the combination of rarity and demand. Only a handful of these coins with clear double-die errors are known to exist. As a result, they've become incredibly valuable to collectors. In fact, some of the most well-preserved 1988 double-die pennies have been sold as major coin auctions for prices that blow away the original 1 cent value. The highest reported sale for a 1988 Lincoln penny occurred when one of these rare, double-die error coins sold for $1.2 million at a prestigious coin auction. That sale cemented the 1988 penny's place as one of the most valuable modern error coins in the world of numismatics. If you have a 1988 penny and are wondering if it could be worth a small fortune, here's how you can identify a double-die error. Examine the word Liberty. If you see the letters appearing doubled or blurry, that's the first sign that you might be dealing with the double-die error. Check the year 1988. The date is another critical area to look for doubling. If the numbers appear slightly separated or stacked on top of one another, that's a good indicator of a double-die error. Inspect the entire obverse of the coin. The doubling effect might extend to other parts of the design, so make sure to look at the entire front of the coin. Use magnification. A simple magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can help reveal the doubling more clearly. While it may not be obvious to the naked eye, magnification will allow you to see the details much more clearly. Check the condition. The more pristine the condition of the coin, the more valuable it will be. A well-preserved coin with sharp, clear doubling is what collectors are after. You may be wondering why double I coins, like the 1988 Lincoln penny, are worth so much more than regular coins. The answer lies in their rarity and uniqueness. Double die errors are a mistake that occurs during the minting process, and because they are so rare, they are highly sought after by collectors. Coins that have unique features, especially those that have errors like doubling, become collectibles and can fetch astronomical prices. Moreover, the rarity factor plays a huge role. A double die penny is a mistake that only happens once in a while, making it a limited find. When a coin like the 1988 double die penny surfaces, it attracts the attention of collectors who are willing to pay top dollar to add it to their collection. This drives up the price, especially when the coin is in excellent condition. If you're just starting out in coin collecting, or if you're already an experienced collector looking to find rare coins like the 1988 Lincoln penny, here are a few tips to help you along the way. 1. Learn about the different types of errors. It's essential to know what types of minting errors can occur and which ones are most valuable. Double die errors are among the most desirable, but there are other types of errors as well. 2. Examine your coins carefully. Spend time looking at your coins with a magnifying glass to check for errors. Don't rush through it, as sometimes the most valuable coins are the ones that are easy to miss. 3. Preserve your coins. Keep your coins in safe, protective holders to prevent damage. The condition of your coin directly affects its value, so treat your collection with care. 4. Get your coins appraised. If you believe you have a valuable coin, such as a 1988 double die penny, take it to a professional coin dealer or numismatist for appraisal. They can help you determine its authenticity and value. 5. Stay informed. Coin values can fluctuate, so staying up to date on the latest trends in numismatics is essential. Keep an eye on auctions, visit coin shows, and read up on the latest coin news. The 1988 Lincoln penny may seem like just another small, inconspicuous coin, but as we've seen, it has the potential to be worth a small fortune. If you're lucky enough to find a 1988 double die obverse penny in your collection, you could be holding onto a rare piece of American history. Whether it's worth $100 or $1.2 million, it's clear that rare coins have a way of surprising us in the world of numismatics. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed learning about the hidden treasures of coin collecting, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated with more exciting stories from the world of rare coins. And remember, happy hunting! You never know what treasures you might find in your pocket. Until next time, coin collectors, keep searching for those rare coins and happy collecting.